Welcome to the channel. Today, we're diving into the legendary weapons of World War II. Icons of steel, power, and innovation that changed the course of history. Let's begin. From rifles that dominated the battlefield, to pistols, bazookas, knives, and flamethrowers that cleared bunkers, the United States entered World War II with one of the most diverse and powerful arsenals in military history. These are the weapons that shaped victory. Section 1. Rifles and Carbines. M1 Garand. General George S. Patton called it the greatest battle implement ever devised. A semi-automatic 30-06 rifle that allowed soldiers to fire 8 rapid shots without touching a bolt. It was fast, reliable, and deadly, giving U.S. troops unmatched firepower. M1 Carbine. Designed for support troops, light and compact. It fired the smaller .30 cartridge and became even more numerous than the Garand itself. M1A1 Paratrooper Carbine. Built for airborne forces. A folding wire stock let paratroopers jump with the weapon strapped to their chest, ready to fight the moment they landed. M1903A3 Springfield. A holdover from the First World War. Bolt action, accurate, rugged. Later used mainly as a grenade-launching rifle. M1903A4 Springfield Sniper. A scoped variant stripped of iron sights. It delivered precision fire across the chaotic battlefields of Europe and the Pacific. M1917 Enfield. The forgotten rifle. More common than the Springfield in World War I, brought back for training and Allied supply during World War II. M1941 Johnson Rifle. A quirky rival to the Garand with a rotary magazine that could be topped up at any time. Used enthusiastically by some Marine units early in the Pacific Campaign. Section 2. Submachine Guns. Thompson M1A1. Stripped down, wartime simplified. Firing 45 ACP, it hit like a hammer, but weighed like one too. Thompson 1928A1. The classic Tommy gun. Top-mounted charging handle, iconic cuts compensator, beautifully machined, but expensive to produce. M3 Grease Gun. Ugly, cheap, stamped from steel. Slow rate of fire, but extremely controllable, and a fraction of the cost of a Thompson. M50 Ricing. Issued to Marines early in the war. Accurate, but notorious for jamming in mud and sand. Section 3. Pistols and Revolvers. M1911A1. The legendary 45 pistol. Powerful, reliable, and used for over 70 years. S&W Victory Model. A .38 special revolver issued to air crews, Navy personnel, and guards. Colt 1917 Revolver. A World War I era .45 revolver using half-moon clips. Simple, rugged, hard-hitting. HDM Silenced Pistol. A suppressed .22 used by the OSS. Famously fired inside the Oval Office without Roosevelt noticing. FP-45 Liberator. A single-shot $2 pistol dropped to resistance fighters. Not meant for battle, meant to get you a better weapon. Section 4. Machine Guns. Bar 1918A2. The Browning automatic rifle. The firepower anchor of the infantry squad, although limited by its 20-round magazine. M1919A4 Browning. Air-cooled medium machine gun. Reliable, versatile, and deadly when mounted on a tripod. M1919A6 Browning. A portable attempt at the same gun, with a bipod and stock. Effective but extremely front-heavy. M1917A1 Water-cooled Browning. Capable of firing for hours without overheating. Perfect for defensive positions. M2HB 50 cal Marduce. A legend. Able to destroy vehicles, aircraft, and fortifications. Still in service today. Section 5. Shotguns. Winchester 1897 Trench Gun. Exposed hammer, slam fire capability,
terrifying in close combat. Winchester Model 12. Hammerless, sleek, reliable, heavily used in Pacific jungle warfare. Ithaca 37. Bottom-ejecting shotgun. Ambidextrous and highly resistant to dirt. Stevens 520. Humpback receiver and rugged construction. Common for guard duty but still saw front-line action. Section 6. Anti-tank and light support weapons. M1A1 bazooka. The infantry's rocket launcher. Could penetrate tank armor but dangerous backblast. M18 recoilless rifle. A shoulder-fired 57mm cannon with no recoil. Arrived late but packed artillery power in a portable frame. M1 57mm anti-tank gun. American-built version of the British 6-pounder. Strong anti-armor capability. M3 37mm anti-tank gun. Obsolete in Europe but effective in the Pacific as a bunker buster using canister shot. M7 rifle grenade launcher. Turned every Garand into a mini artillery system. Section 8. Explosives and demolitions. Make 2 pineapple grenade. Iconic fragmentation grenade. Used to clear trenches, foxholes and rooms. M15 white phosphorus or Willy Pete. Creates thick smoke and burning phosphorus. Used for screening, signaling and forcing enemies out of cover. M1 anti-tank mine. Buried weapon used to disable enemy armor. Bangalore torpedo. Explosive tubes pushed under barbed wire. Famous on D-Day. TNT satchel charge. Canvas bag filled with TNT. The ultimate bunker killer. Section 9. Knives and bayonets. M3 combat knife. Designed purely for fighting and utility. US Marine Corps Mark II K-bar. The Marine Corps' iconic blade. Tough, beloved and battle-proven. M1 Garand bayonet. Originally 16 inches long. Later shortened for practicality. M1917 Enfield bayonet. Long, sword-like. Used on trench shotguns. M1918 Mark I trench knife. Brass knuckles, dagger blade, skull crusher pommel. Used by paratroopers and rangers. Section 10. Mortars and flamethrowers. M2 60mm mortar. Portable infantry artillery for hitting enemies behind cover. M1 81mm mortar. Longer range, heavier shells. Ideal for breaking enemy assaults. M2 flamethrower. The most feared weapon in the Pacific theater. Used to clear caves, bunkers and fortifications with streams of liquid fire. From simple knives to massive machine guns. From silent pistols to roaring flamethrowers. These weapons shaped the American war effort and helped turn the tide of World War II.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown of World War II weapons, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more history content.